Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my 9-week pregnancy update. I am 9 weeks pregnant. So yeah, let's just get in and we'll just jump into with the symptoms. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was extreme exhaustion. I'm still dealing with that. I've been dealing with that the whole time, the whole pregnancy. I don't really think that it's going to, I don't really think that's going to get better right away. I think it's something that I'm just going to have to deal with. It's difficult though because I'm tired like all the time. I literally have, I feel like I have no energy to do anything. And it's hard because, I mean, I have a toddler, I've got a 12-year-old, and I talked about this in my last video, so I'm not going to elaborate too much on it, but it's just really difficult. Being extremely tired all the time, it's like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to, I just want to chill. So that's nothing new. This is something else that happened, and this happened last week, I want to say. I was at work and I just sneezed, like, you know, and I had this horrible muscle cramp in my stomach on the right side, and it hurt. It was so extremely painful. It was just like, it felt like it honestly felt like a ripping, and that's how I know it was a muscle. It felt like just a muscle tearing, and it was really uncomfortable. So now anytime I sneeze, then that feeling comes back, or if I cough or anything like that, it just tends to come back. And my husband says that I had that with my son, but I don't really remember. There's a lot of things that other people remember about my pregnancy that I don't. Let me just fix this angle. So there we go, it's a little bit better. So yeah, the muscle feeling, but I don't think that's necessarily like a pregnancy symptom. I think that's just something that happened to me. Maybe it is something that happens to people, I don't know. I've still been dealing with headaches. They're not anything like, they're not migraine type headaches. They're dull headaches. And it's usually either when I'm tired or if I haven't had any caffeine. I'm still sneezing like crazy. My nose is still really stuffy. I just feel real congested all the time. So that's still going on. There really isn't a whole lot of anything different from the last update and even from before that. I don't think I'll start really having major changes for a little while, and that's what kind of like I debated on whether I wanted to do weekly updates or if I wanted to do monthly updates, just because I feel like if I do monthly updates, I'll actually have more to talk about. There really isn't a whole lot that is going on that's different from the last week. So that might be something that I start doing, is as far as my pregnancy updates go, I might just do monthly updates, but I'm not sure yet. Food aversions, yes. Just when I look at like raw chicken, it's just chicken. It's not ground beef, it's not anything else, it's just chicken. And it's not even the smell or anything, it's just, I don't know, it just looks gross. But that's no different. Something new, one thing that's new is I'm like so thirsty. I feel like my mouth is always dry, I'm always thirsty, always needing something to drink. Sorry, I keep messing with my hair. I just got my hair cut the other day and I'm still getting used to the length. It's not like super, super short, but it is a big difference for me. I like it, it's just different. Thirsty, I'm always thirsty, so thirsty. I could drink. Yeah, so not much really has changed, although this is the exciting thing. I feel like I may, fingers crossed, maybe over the morning sickness. I haven't been extremely nauseous or felt sick really in about a week. So since about 8 weeks, you know, the 8-week mark. So now I'm 9 weeks and I'm not really feeling sick like I was. So that's awesome, because in my other pregnancies, I was sick for months. So I'm hoping that this may be the pregnancy that I get to enjoy. Maybe we'll see. Like I said again, fingers crossed, we don't know. But so far, I'm feeling okay. I was gonna make a video about my first OB visit, well, the nurse visit, but there really wasn't much that was talked about. Basically, I went in and she just asked me literally a few questions. I think the medical assistant asked me more, and they just wanted to know about my previous births, how those went, were they vaginal, cesarean, epidurals, and just basically give them an idea of, you know, my experience. So I did that. I had to do a urine sample. I'm not sure what they were testing for. And then I did talk with the nurse practitioner. They gave me a book called What to Expect When You're Expecting. And I kind of laughed at it at first. I thought, well, this is going to be dumb. Like, I already know what to expect when you're expecting. I've been pregnant before. But I actually opened it up and kind of looked in it. And it really is a nice book. It does kind of there are things that are talked about in there that the pregnancy apps don't. You know, things like maybe you forget to ask, or something that you didn't, you know, think that you would wonder about. It's kind of nice. It's in there. They gave us the book, and then they gave us this folder with a list of medications that are safe to take when pregnant, which I kind of already knew from before, but it's still nice to have. And then basically all she did was cover my surgical history, my family history, which we really didn't even touch on it much, because I had told her that I knew that it was updated because I had surgery back in September and nothing has changed in those couple of months. So she felt it was all right to just leave it at that. And then I did have the blood work, where they took crazy amount of blood. But so far I haven't heard anything. That was done on Friday, so I didn't think that even if there was anything abnormal that I would hear from anybody, just because it's the weekend. So yeah, I did that. But that's why I didn't really make a video. I just felt like there really wasn't much to talk about. So I figured I could just incorporate it into this video, and then we can just go from there, because I didn't want to make this boring little 2-second video and then upload again 2 days later. So yeah, but everything went really good. I really liked the nurse practitioner. She was very sweet. She was very you know, professional, and it was great. It was a great experience. I did ask her though, because the whole genetic testing blood work came up, and I think it's the acronym is NIPT, so I'm thinking non-invasive prenatal testing. I could be wrong. I'm probably gonna look in that book, but I believe it's NIPT, and it doesn't tell you, from what I mean, I could be wrong, but from what I got out of it, it doesn't tell you whether or not your child has these genetic disorders, but it can tell you if they are more likely to have it. And then it also can tell you the gender of of the baby. And of course, that's really why I want to do it. With that being said, yes, I do, want to make sure that my baby is safe. But then here's my thing with that. Although it is really nice that there are tests available out there for you to have those things predetermined, or you can find out earlier on in your pregnancy, for me it doesn't really matter, because I'm not going to, there's nothing that's going to change whether or not I would continue to stay pregnant. Maybe for some other people it might, and that's okay. That's, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, to their own decisions in their life. With that being said, it really wouldn't change the way that we feel about this pregnancy. But I do want to know the gender. I'm very impatient. Very impatient. It's hard for me to know that there is an ability to find something out and that I can't. So, this is different than the sneak peek gender reveal that they can do outside of the doctor's office. The gender reveal, I guess if you will, that's just an added bonus to this genetic testing. Definitely gonna look into it a little bit more just to learn more about what we would be doing. But I should be getting a phone call tomorrow to get that scheduled. And I don't see why I wouldn't be, I don't know if you have to be a certain amount of weeks in order to get it done. I'm not sure. I'm going to find out more tomorrow when I talk with the scheduler or whoever it is that I'll be talking to. So that's kind of exciting to be able to know earlier on in the pregnancy of the gender. I mean, again, obviously it doesn't matter if, see, this is another thing that I'm dealing with. It's the runny nose, or it's the stuffy nose, or I'm just congested, or I'm sneezing. It doesn't really matter to me or Jeremy what the gender is. He would like a girl. I mean, yeah, it would be nice, but either way, I'm totally happy. I've got one of each, so I know what to expect with either or. So it's just, I just want to know, because I'm a planner and I like to plan ahead, and I'm impatient. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about, only because there's not really much that's different. Aside from the thirst, that is a little bit newer. But I guess the most exciting thing would be that I haven't been sick. I'm feeling really good, actually. I haven't thrown up. It's been a nice change. So hopefully that means I'm on the up and up, and this is, maybe that's all I was going to get for my pregnancy. We'll see. Like I said in my last video, though, we did see the heartbeat, which was exciting. I put that in the video, so we know baby's healthy. Yeah, so that everything's looking good so far. And then I guess I can just show you a belly shot. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there. So let's just show you the belly. So here it is from the side. Here we go, the front. And then here we go on the side. I don't really think it's changed since last week. I'm pretty sure it's still the same. Not a whole lot to talk about. Not a whole lot has changed since my last video. Not a lot's changed since last week. So that's why I'm debating, and I might end up doing just monthly updates, just so that I have more to talk about. But I'm not sure yet. I do like making these videos. I do like watching weekly updates from other women who are pregnant. They are nice to have, to see, oh, maybe, she's feeling that way too, so okay, that makes me feel better. I thought I was just going crazy. So that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.